legend. Could you?
Shh! Don't say stuff like that. Oh, good grief. I really hope these guards can keep their mouths shut.
There it is, friends. The Alchemy. We are the children of man. Talos is the true.
Well, let's visit the market. Maybe we'll get some lunch. Maybe I'll get some lunch. I am not feeding you. You can look after yourself.
Spare a coin for a fellow Nord who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and
Charitable
vegetables.
soul.
It's fun most days, but hard work.
Hello.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
Oh, really? So that's why she's talking about retiring. So you're looking to become a merchant, it sounds like? Not just an innkeeper?
Before my ma-and-da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Well, if I happen across any mammoth tusks, I'll make sure to trade for you. Or trade with you for it. I think I'm still a little bit under the effects of that alcohol I had last night.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
That'd be nice. It's a deal. If I find one, you're the first person I'll come to.
Farewell.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
As a matter of fact, I did know that. Thanks for the tip, I guess. Hello there.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Did you hunt and kill all this game yourself?
Oh yes. Hunting is my great passion.
I see.
That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman, down by the main gate.
Ah.
He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Perhaps I'll stop by there sometime while I'm visiting the city. So what do you have for sale? Maybe I can do some cooking. A leg of goat. Porker meat. Oh, don't look, Garm. Oh, salt. Salt is always useful. I'll take some venison. And some chicken. Maybe I can do something with that later. Thank you.
Good hunting.
And to you. And while I'm at it, I could use some vegetables. Morning, Carlotta.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
So what have you got today?
Take a look.
Let's see. I have plenty of bread for now. A few more carrots could be good. Some leeks. That sounds like a very good addition to my current diet. Maybe some tomatoes. And a few potatoes.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Mostly.
That was just lying around? Good find.
What? What are you talking about?
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Got any sausages? I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend, and they're his favorite.
Would your good friend be named John, by any chance?
John?
I spy the two of you talking quite intimately.
Best you forget whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can prove hazardous to one's health.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good
Interesting.
deed for the day.
Excuse me.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you. and maybe even fear you.
Huh. So, a Grey Maid and a Battleborn. Very interesting.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Afternoon, ma'am.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
How can you be sure that your son is alive?
I just know it. I can feel it in my heart. You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
Well, all right. I suppose I can stop by this evening. Thank you for the invitation.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful.
And that might be just the sort of thing I need to know about.
The finest cuts.
Are you still following me, dog? Oh, look at that face.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
All right, fine. Let's see if I can find anything here that you would like. You want some rabbit? Here you go. Here's some rabbit. No, I'm not giving you more than that. Dogs. I can't say that I'm unhappy to have him with me. I do like dogs quite a bit.
You tried
Afternoon.
mercenary work? It might suit you.
No, I don't think mercenary work is right for me. Didn't I see you arguing with someone the other day?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
I see. A family heirloom. So... have you maybe thought about hiring a mercenary?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it.
The
I don't
companions,
know why
that's a
I'm
good
saying
idea.
this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
If I find it, I'll make sure to bring it right here, but
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
I don't think it's likely that I'll be going into any bandit dens.
Tomorrow. What then? Do the elves? Gnomes?
Speaking of the companions,
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
What does the
you do that. Keep your eyes open, friend.
nothing?
I'll keep my eyes on the sky, too.
The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people.
Do I dare speak with him?
Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty Talos. He who is both man and divine.
I think maybe I ought to. If nothing else than to get a little bit more information from my mother about the situation here and what people are thinking and feeling.
Anointed by the Ninth to spread his holy word.
Though this guy's a bit full of himself.
We, your unworthy servants, give praise.
Okay.
for
I'm
only
just a
through
tourist.
your grace and benevolence
I'm just very
may
curious
we
about why this guy is
truly
yelling in the
reach
streets.
enlighten- You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
I know nothing about Talos. What can you tell me about him? Why are you yelling about him in the streets?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. Immortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice.
The voice.
And with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim.
Oh,
Here in
yes.
Skyrim,
The Emperor.
we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Wait a second. Isn't Talos worship outlawed? And yet here you are, preaching on the streets, very loudly.
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's
Yeah.
right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
I see. But aren't you worried that you might get arrested for this?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Well, you've certainly given me a lot to think about.
And deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere
Well,
you
Garm,
ascended, and the 8 became 9.
if they allow him to
You
preach like
walked
this,
among us, great Talos,
in spite of the White Gold
not
Concordat,
as God,
that's...
but as
Why do I keep doing that?
But you were once man, aye, and as man you
That
said,
maybe gives me a little bit of
"Let me
hope, but at the
show
same
you the
time,
power of Talos, Stormcrown,
it might be dangerous
born of
to
the
associate
North,
myself with
where
him.
my bread
I'll have to be
is
careful about visiting the shrine while I'm here.
winter. I breathe now in
Pretty sure one of the guards saw me, but no one said anything yet, which is good.
for you, Red Legions. For
What do you
I
think of it all,
love
Garm?
you. I love
Is that so?
love. Even
Okay then.
great Talos cherishes, for he saw
And another day is ending already.
each of us the future of Skyrim. The future
Well, we've still got a little bit of time before it gets dark. The market's still open. We visited Belethor earlier, and I've got to admit, I don't much relish the thought of going back and talking to him again. But we haven't visited this shop yet. Looks like this must be the alchemist. Arcadia's Cauldron.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I
Garm.
have it stored away.
You should stay outside. You don't mind that my dog comes in here, do you? He's well behaved. Aren't you? You're well behaved, right?
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Hi.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
So you mentioned you're from Cyrodiil. Do you ever think of returning there? I know I sure do.
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
No offense intended. If this is where you want to be, then of course you should be here. You know what? I've been thinking. All these potions that I've been using, and these roads being so dangerous, and the dragons. Maybe I ought to learn how to mix a few potions of my own. Do you train in alchemy?
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
It's a little bit on the expensive side, but alright, I'll train a little bit with you. Thank you. I think that's all I can afford for now. But could I maybe try the alchemy lab?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Well, let me see what you have for sale.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Do you have any recipes by any chance? Restore stamina. I don't think that's really what I need right now. I don't think I want to buy any potions at the moment, but maybe I'll take a look at your ingredients. Blisterwort, you said? I'll try that. And wheat.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Of course I will. Alright, the alchemy lab. Let's see what we can do here. Blisterwort and wheat, she said.
For all ills.
Oh, and she was right. Okay, that's good to know.
Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice.
You're the one who suggested it. And you know, I've collected some other ingredients as I was going around, so I wonder what spider eggs do. We'll try this. Okay.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and
How about
potions on my shelves.
Skeever
Browse to your heart's
tail.
content.
Nothing. Glowing mushrooms? Nope. Another kind of egg? Ah, so that had some kind of effect. Garlic? Garlic and spider eggs. That sounds appetizing. Maybe 2 different kinds of eggs here. No. That just looks like breakfast.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
I think I'll leave it at that for now. When she was training me, Arcadia did say that you could learn something just by tasting ingredients. So maybe I'll try that. Though, none of this really looks all that appetizing. Okay, let's try this. Antlers. I think we've already got as much as we're going to learn from the bone meal. Bear claws. Ugh. Raw fish. A bug. This weird oil, which may or may not be organic. Raw eggs. Well, this herb I've used for cooking before, but I've never thought of it for alchemy. Let's see if we can learn anything from it. And from this. And from garlic. This is making me hungry. I've never eaten something that glows before. Should be interesting. Another raw fish, ugh. Berries, but not the kind I would normally want to eat. And this, another strange glowing plant. Salt. Another fish. Ugh, skeever. And fish scales. Ah, I think maybe I'm gonna be sick.
You'll find tonics,
Arcadia,
salves,
do you have a
poultices,
bucket
and
here?
potions on my shelves.
Ugh.
Browse to your heart's content.
Well, thanks for the lesson, Arcadia. I think I'm gonna go and
I offer
lie down a
remedies
bit.
for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Well, I got a little bit of rest at the Bannered Mare after that interesting attempt at alchemy in Arcadia's shop, but then I remembered that I have an invitation this evening. So, Garm, you stay outside and, just make friends with this other dog here, and I am going to go visit the Greymanes.
Welcome to our home.
Thank you.
Mother,
Whoa.
what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Whoa, hold on.
Einstein, put that down. She's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know she's not spying for the Battleborn?
Spying?
This is foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
Yes, let's talk.
All right, Mother.
I don't mean you or your family any harm.
So, you're here to help?
To be honest, I'm not even really sure what's going on here.
My brother Thorold, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead.
I see.
But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me.
This sounds a bit unlikely. Honestly, it sounds like a bit of a conspiracy theory. Why do you think that the Battleborns are involved in this?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorold didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorold supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
I see. And what sort of proof would you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorold isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard.
I don't know about all this.
Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
I agree. I won't say a word. Hello, sir. So, Fralia.
Thorold's disappearance has left our family in shambles.
Why is it that you think the Battleborns are involved in this?
It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorold did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it.
Are you really, really sure that he's still alive?
He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Maybe that's true. I don't know. Does my mother know if I'm doing well or not? I don't know. Well...
You take care of yourself now.
Thank you, Fralia. I don't know if there's anything that I can do, but I guess it can't hurt to find out more information. You take care of yourself. You doing okay out here, Garm? Let's go. I don't know if I should be helping these people or not, but for a mother not to know what's happened to her son seems like I ought to do something. I'll think about it tonight, and maybe I'll make a decision in the morning.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
You and my mother would probably get along really well. Alright, boy. You stay out here and wait for me. I don't think Hulda would like you running around in her inn. Oh, don't give me that look. Good night, doggy.